Good morning, Bande Matram. Welcome all of you. So this morning we are going to discuss on a significant topic that is um, farewell to depression. Farewell to depression, goodbye depression. So that is the talk of the morning for right now. Many times we suffer from depression. That is a great disease right now in almost everybody. People get depressed for one reason or another and they claim we are depressed. So to get rid of the depression, it is a great criteria, great challenge of the time to get rid of the depression. That is the major factor and the major play of the time. That's what we are observing right now. Anyway, we will start with a story. The topic of the discussion is goodbye depression or farewell to depression. So this is the topic of discussion. Almost we are discussing from both Mother and Sri Aurobindo's quotings, and with this we will find how the depression hurts and how it must be how you will say farewell. Will provide a farewell to depression. So we'll start the great story of this day, depression, right with a story. Of course, a very true story. That's what is happening in almost everybody's life. So we'll start with the story and we'll go for a discussion from both Mother and Sri Aurobindo. Once somebody with around age group of 50, he suffered from depression. That was a great disease right now with him. Everything he was supposed to have, money, bank balance, job, everything he had, have had a beautiful, nice family and all. Still, then it was felt, it was observed that he is suffering from depression. Depression right now, he was suffering from depression. That was a great thing. So anyway, his family members, kith and kin, relatives, friends, everybody got disturbed with seeing the depressing attitude of the gentleman. So they went and consulted a counselor, and who was really counselor come an astrologer. So they actually met him and told that this gentleman is suffering from depression, and he just take his have some astrological calculation. You just say what exactly we have to do and how it can be done so that he must get rid of the depression. That is a great thing for the family. So the astrologer came and said, okay, I will tell everything. I will take care of everything. Leave him alone. Even his wife must be vacated from the spot. She must not stay there. I want to have some personal counseling. And he started asking some some personal questions. And after hearing the personal questions and all, this gentleman, he said, actually, I am most of the time I am thinking, I am thoughtful, and there is also job pressure, study of the my kids. There is also another tension. Of course, there I am finding job tension. There also we have got some loan for a home loan, car loan, etc. So everybody feel as if I am almost an ocean or a sea. But the thing is that I know I am not even a drop of water. But thinking they have the feeling I am a great man. I possess everything like this. So they feel something like I am a huge topo, but I don't. I am not at all a cartouche. So, with this bad ideas, bad thoughts, bad pressures, and all, I am just staying depressed almost all the things. Then remain silent. This counselor come astrologer. He is asking, "Can you do one thing for me?" Yes, not only for me, but for also you also. Okay, you were where you were still studying your 10th class. Just remember, yes, you go to that school, you get entire whatever your student your whatever friends are there, you get the list from the school register, and you collect their personal data. I am giving you 1 month. With after the 1 month, you just meet and give the diary and express what really the scenario of your friends who are moving here, and they are you are unaware of, or you are little aware of. You go and collect the data register. Then and of course you have to meet me with this all preparation. You have to meet me right after 1 month on this same day. Okay. Then he went, he had some 110 students. Out of the 100 students, he got the data of 70 to 80 students. And it was a great wonder when he met and submitted the data diary to the astrologer counselor. Out of those students, those friends, 20 died. And the seven ladies, they lost their husbands and all, they were vidhava. So then lost their husband. So again, 13 divorcee, 10 addict, drug addict, and of course, some people they don't have the whereabout and what about is unknown. So, 5 to 4, 6 so rich you can it is incredible you can't believe. So you can simply come to their clothes and to their surrounding. It is very difficult. And some people they are suffering from cancer. Some people they are suffering from paralysis or diabetes like this. And other they are having some backbone problem and they are almost bedridden. Again, some people they are children and the kids they are actually crazy, mad. They are suffering and some people are actually helpless, jobless, and of course physically handicapped. Some people, one in actually in Jain, someone in Jain, some at 50 still interested to get married again because his wife is has a settled or unsettled life. His wife has left her and another after divorcing two wives he is preparing to get for the another remarriage. So these are the stories entirely he finds in his day-to-day life. He has got the data, he has fed it, and he has maintained the diary, and this diary was submitted to this the story of the pain and anguish, the diary packed with a down bag of pain and of course anguish. It was submitted, this diary submitted to the counselor astrologer. Immediately and instantly this counselor asks, do you feel the situation and the scenario, because this data is have been collected and everything has been collected in your hands in and everything, this awareness, this news are with you, so how do you feel right now? Then the gentleman says, I am fine, I feel I have no disease. So he is feeling that I am quite right within this. After collecting this data and reading occasionally in brief, of course in detail, so I feel my food and the shelter everything is right. I don't have anything, I have sufficient of food and shelter. I have no court, police or advocate problem. I am happy with my baby, my wife and my children. Everybody is healthy, happy. Doctor, hospital, I need not have to go. At last, he said, he realized many things are there happening very much painful throughout the world, even to our kith and kin, friends and relatives, or even the opposites. But the thing is that out of them, we are safe out of the divine grace. So, whatever we have, whatever the God merciful has given us, we must remain static and we must remain happy. That is the call of day. We must not get depressed. Many times we feel others' wife and others' job is more attractive, and others' food in the other plate is more attractive than ours. But clearly, we neglect ourselves, and instead we of course praise others. But actually, if we can leave this attitude, then things will change definitely. There is no problem, no doubt of it. Again, mother quotes here, we will try to quote to the mother on depression, how to avoid the attacks of depression. That was the question put to the mother. And mother places, do you don't pay attention to the depression? That is what the reason. Don't it is there, let it be there. Don't pay any attention to the depression and act as if it was not there. Again, a depression is always unreasonable as if it leads nowhere. It leads nowhere. So the most suitable enemy of the yoga, most subtle enemy of the yoga is depression. We must know most subtle enemy of the yoga. So it leads nowhere. Again, mother quotes. It is the ego that gets disturbed, depressed. It is the ego that is in us that gets depressed. Don't mind it. Go on quietly with your work and the depression will disappear. Go on quietly with your work and the depression will disappear. That's what, never mind, never pay attention to the depression. At this moment of the depression or revolt, at this moment, when at the point of time when it is coming, no fresh depression must be taken under the impulse of wrong movement. You must be careful if you take any wrong movement that is actually vital for you. But practically, one must go on with the usual routine, quiet and undisturbed. Don't get disturbed. For the divine sake, don't get depressed or disturbed or troubled. Finally, mother quotes, period of obscuration are frequent and common. It comes and goes. They have never to stay. Generally, it is enough to keep quiet without worrying. Don't nothing to worry. Knowing that these spiritual nights will alternate with the full day of with the full light of the days. These nights will go. This depression will go. Then very good time, good Sunday will come. Sunshine will come. So another pleasurous moment will come. But to be able to remain in peace, you must keep in the heart the gratitude towards the divine. That is for all help he gives. He helps. He actually aids. He guides to get rid of the depression. For that, you must feel grateful to him. You must express gratitude. If gratitude also is held, obscure period must last much longer. So, with this gratitude, this period gets shortened. There is, however, a swift and effective remedy. There is a very swift and effective remedy that we must take care of. It is to keep always the burning in your heart the flame of purification. In the heart, we must keep the flame of purification. That is the best, and that is a great one thing that must be done first. In second, aspiration for the progress. Number three, intimacy with the divine. And number four, ardor of concentration towards the divine. That is what we can do. Four steps. In the heart, we must burn the flame of purification. Number one. Number two, aspiration for progress. Number three, intensity. Number four, ardor of consecration. This flame is kindled in the hearts of all who are sincere. So the primary condition is sincerity, and you must be sincere, and you must not be let the ingratitude cover up with these ashes. So ingratitude, it has its ashes, it must cover up and it must dry up. That must be thrown out. It must not be allowed to disturb you. Again, we'll find a couple of quotations from Sri Aurobindo. Sri Aurobindo quotes, depression opens the way for the attack of the wrong forces. So when you get depressed, so naturally there is a possibility of wrong forces to assault and attack and deviate your path, divert your path. So be conscious. Again, depression is a cloudy gray state in its nature. Cloudy gray state which obstructs the incoming light from above, from the sun. And it is more difficult for light to come through the clouds. When you see this is the cloudy day and the big heavy cloud, you can see everything obscure, everything is packed with almost semi-darkness. So that this gray state, this difficult through with this cloudy gray state, it is difficult for the clear light to penetrate. So cloud and grayness through is a clear atmosphere. So the sunlight has to come, the atmosphere must be clear. If there is a thick layer of cloud, so naturally this penetration, the ray of light must be obstructed somewhere, so we can get the light, so we can feel the grayness, obscurity, and the semi-darkness here in the floor. Against here in the quotes, depression obstructs the inner light. We have, as we see the outer light, there is also inner light, the inner light from the psychic being. When there is depression, that depression obstructs the inner light. To yield to the depression, sometimes what problem we question, what is the problem in getting yielding to the depression? When things go wrong, the worst thing of meeting with the difficulty it means we are making some compromise with the bad process. So to yield to the depression, which things when things go wrong, many times things go wrong. When we yield, we make any compact, we make any signature with the wrong process, with the depression, is the best way of meeting the difficulty with the worst way of meeting the difficulty. means we are going to make some signature or some engagement with the terrorists and who are actually trying to bleed us at the every moment. That is what. So anyway, it is the best time. We must know the source of depression and we must try to get rid of, and we must say goodbye to depression, farewell. We must be ready to give a farewell to depression. Vande Mataram.